Hi guys, and welcome to Comic with Crystal. My daughter is here helping me today, and today we're going to make an Easter card. It's a Starburst card, super easy to make, right? Was it easy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go down. Hi guys, this is everything you need to make your card. I'm going to leave all the measurements in the description box for you, and let's get started. So this is such a fun card because you get to use up a whole bunch of really cool DSP, which is designer series paper, and I just love making these. So I'm gonna start with some scoring, and we're gonna score this 8.5 by 5.5 sheet of paper at 4 1/4. You're gonna fold and burnish, and we're putting this aside, and we're gonna get started working on our paper strips. So all of these strips are 5 inches by 1.5 inches. Find coordinating pieces of paper that looks really nice together, and you see how you have green in here and then green and then the same green in here, and everything mixes and matches back really nicely. Try to get that done. And also I always like to put an embossed piece in. It really brings up the design of the actual card, and it gives it some dimension because this is a fairly flat card. So you're going to cut all of these pieces of paper diagonally, which means you're cutting from this side up here to this side down here. So you're opening your paper cutter and you're lining it up perfectly on the diagonal side like this. And I have a little helper here with me today that's going to help cut. So funny.
And let's
Just
like
like this.
Sandwich.
I know. You want to make sure you have 13 strips of paper, and that's how much you need to build this card. So I'm going to put these here, and we're going to get started on our base. Now for the base, you're making a couple measurements. You're measuring down 1.5 inches here and here, and then you're measuring across 1.5 inches here and here. Then you're going to line up your ruler with the 0 at the top here and make a line at 1.5 inches here like this, and then you're going to go across like this and make a line at 1.5 inches like this, and that's your point. So you're going down 1.5 inches, and you're going in 1.5 inches to get this cross. I am going to bring in a piece of scrap paper just so you can put this together. And this is a really fun card to do with kids, so I have my daughter here helping me. Alright, so we're going to get started. You're going to take all of these scrap pieces of paper and we're going to build this card. The first piece, I'm going to use this one. What I'm going to say is when you start, you're making sure the point of your paper that's coming this way is starting at this X here. All right, so I'm gonna start this. I'm just gonna measure this from here. I always like when a corner is at like this, so it doesn't go to the end like this where it joins, but you put it like this. So I'm gonna mark this up here on the corner, and then do this and this like so. So I'll know where to stop putting my glue. All of the other glue is going to go on the paper here, but for the first one you want to do that. So you're going to put glue all over your piece of paper where you had that measurement there, and you're going to start it here and stick it down.
I'm not
We're going to design this so that we have a really nice array of colors going around. So I'm going to organize my pieces of paper in each of the colors so that I'm not picking at the same color or the same color group every time I go for it. So now that we have a black and white here, I am thinking we can go with a nice pink like this. And now you'll just put some here and Now we're gonna put some more glue, and I'm gonna come in with a really pretty
Flower dotted one.
flower one. Yeah, you wanna help me, Katie?
Yeah.
All right, help me press down. Nice, girl.
Oh, it's very smells.
All right,
It looks like the flower.
and then you're gonna keep going around like that. And of course, you're gonna have to do the starburst and spin it. I like to spin mine after because it looks really good. So once you're finished putting everything like this, and it looks so gorgeous, what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring in your paper cutter so you can see where your white is. You're gonna cut this down. Look at that. So beautiful. So now we can move all of these. You're gonna bring in everything else for the card. So you have the base card, the top, and the inside of your card. I'm gonna show you how to do everything. I've actually printed some sentiments, and I'm gonna just, I think I like this one, so we're gonna cut this one out like this, and we gotta cut out. Right, look how beautiful that looks. And then we're gonna open it, and I printed the sentiment. It says, "Hoping your Easter is filled with joy, laughter, and good times." And I'm gonna just stick that. And this is how I do the inside of most of my cards. So you're gonna layer it onto, and you want it matching the outside card, so that's why I layered it on black. So like how this is black and white here, I'll always do the inside of the card black and white. Thanks so much for joining me while we made this shirt on the card. Starburst card for Easter. Starburst cards can be made for any occasion. Here's one that just says bloom where you're planted. You can make it for Mother's Day, anything at all. It's a lot of fun to make. As you can see, putting everything together. It's a great way of mixing colors, using a lot of your DSP and your scraps. And I hope you enjoy making it as much as I did. If you like this video, give us an actual thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any content, and stay crafty, my friends.